Hello viewers, you're welcome. Um, if you are new to this YouTube channel, I'm Tutor Patrick Divine. Okay, so if you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to this channel and also share the link to your friends or to anyone who can benefit from this video that I'm going to teach you. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to teach you how to find the values of the graph of quadratic functions. Sometimes these questions comes as already plotted, and some you need to plot or sketch it. Okay, so someone inboxed me that I should do this question since I only did the one that you sketch on your own. So this question it came from a certain paper, a past paper for the ECZ exam, and I want us to do it together. Okay, so someone inboxed me that I should do also this question, so that's why I am doing this question. Make sure that you understand these are simple questions that you can do them without fail. So you can do them if only you follow what I'm going to do. Make sure that you follow me very well. Okay, so let's start. So in this question, they are saying that this is a parabola, right? This is how the graph is plotted. Okay, so in this question, they're asking us to find the coordinates of B and C. So if you look at this graph, where B and C are, it's here and here. Okay, just there. All right. And question B is saying that find the coordinates of the turning point of the graph. Okay, so now do you find these questions? How do you find these questions? So say solutions like that, solutions. So remember to subscribe. If you are new to this YouTube channel, remember to subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I do any lesson on YouTube. My name is Patrick Divine, and if you want to ask me any question, you can inbox me. This is my number on WhatsApp. You can actually call me. You can give me a direct call on this line. You can talk to me if you have a question, you have whatever that you want to say. You can get in touch with me on 0975334778 plus 260975334778. That is my line. So let's solve this together. So we've set solutions. So if you look at this graph, it was sketched using this equation here. Okay, so it was sketched using this equation. So the equation is, so we are trying to solve A. Okay, so we'll start with solving A. So from what we learned, okay, from what we learned in the previous videos, suppose you didn't watch the previous videos, kindly go back so that you watch the videos, and we'll be able to move together. So this is y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8, like that. So this is the equation that they used to graph this thing here, this graph. Okay, this is the equation that they used to graph this or sketch this graph here. Okay, so if you can see here, they're asking us to find the value of what, of B, and the value of C. These are actually the coordinates. All right, so if you look at these points where they are here, they are in the x-axis. Okay, they are in the x-axis, meaning that they are x values. Okay, they are x values. So for you to find these x values, you need to know that at this graph, okay, this graph at which this graph is cutting the x-axis, it is what we call the y-intercept. Okay, it is what we call the y-intercept. We learned in the previous video. So if you didn't learn, or if you didn't watch those videos, kindly go back and do the same so that we move together. So the line that cuts the at the point where the graph is cutting the x-axis, this is the x-axis, This is the y-axis. So at the point where this graph is being cut here on the x-axis, it is what we call the y-intercept. And the y-intercept, I mean the x-intercept. Okay, and on the x-intercept we said that y is equal to 0, if you remember very well. On the x-intercept we said that y is equal to what? To 0. So we are trying to find this value. So this is the x-intercept. Y is what? Is 0. Y is 0. This is what we talked about in the previous videos. So we say y is what? Is 0 is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8. Okay, so this is actually a quadratic equations, and we did the quadratic equations. If you didn't do them, kindly go back so that you solve. And this quadratic equation, you can actually write it as x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to what? To 0, like that. Okay, so now you can solve now. So you can solve it as simple as that. You can either use completing the square method, you can use factorization method, even formula method, but the recommended ones are only two in paper 1. So in paper 1 they recommend only use the formula method and the completing the square method. So let's use factorization method on this one. Okay, so factorization method, we said that we multiply a, this is a, if you remember what we did, this is b, this is c. So we find the product, the sum, and the factors. So if you want to find the product, we said that we multiply the coefficient of a and the coefficient of c. Okay, so this is what we do. So this is 1 times what? Times 8. So the coefficient of a is 1, the coefficient of c is what? Is 8. So 1 times 8 is equal to what? 8, like that. So this is the product that we have found. Then how about the sum? How about the sum? This is s. Okay, how about the sum? So for the sum, we said that you get the coefficient of b. Okay, the coefficient of b here is what? Is negative 6. So that is the sum. That is the sum. Now the product, the factors, you need to find the factors as well. So these factors, they are numbers. When you multiply the two numbers, they should give you the product, which is 8 that you found. And when you add them, they should give you what? They should give you negative 6. Those factors, I taught you how to find the factors in the previous videos. So the only numbers that when you multiply the two numbers, the only two numbers that when you multiply, they can give you 8. And when you add them, they can give you what? They can give you negative 6. So when you multiply them, they should give you positive 8. When you add them, they should give you what? They should give you negative 6. So those factors, there is only negative 2 and negative 4, like that. So when you multiply negative 2 times negative 4, you have negative, you have positive what? Positive 8, because when you multiply negative times negative, it will be positive. Okay, then 2 times 4, it is what? It is 8. So mean that these factors, they are qualified, because when you add negative 2 plus negative 4, it will actually give you 6, negative 6. So these are the factors. Then you get this. Okay, you get the original equation as x squared. Then replace b, the coefficient of b, with the factors. So the coefficient of b is going to be replaced by the factors. All right, so these are the factors. We say negative 2x. Okay, negative 2x, so you just add x here, negative 2x, negative 4x, like that. Then you continue plus 8. Okay, is equal to what? To 0. Then you factorize like that, as simple as that. So what is common here? The one that is common is x. Okay, so x into x squared, it is actually x. Then x into 2x, it is what? It is 2, like that. Then you write this negative here. Then you get the number that is common. The number that is common, the number that can be that can enter in these two numbers without leaving a remainder, and that is what is 4. Okay, 4 into 4, it is just 1. 1 times x, it is just x, like that. So negative into positive, it is what? It is negative. Then 4 into 8, it is 2, like that. This is what we learned. Okay, so when you reach here, I said that you should get those ones which are outside the brackets first. So x, then this one is negative 4, like that. Then you put it in the bracket. Then you get one of these. Okay, since these ones, they are the same, so you get one of these, which is x minus 2, like that, is equal to 0. So when you reach at this point has two variables equated to 0. Okay, so this variable and this variable, they are supposed to be equated to 0 individually. Okay, so we say x minus 4, this one, is equal to what? Is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0, like that. Then you find the value of x. So x is equal to, when negative 4 crosses the equal sign, it will be positive 4, or x is equal to, when negative 2 crosses the equal sign, to be what? Positive 2. So like that. So these are the x values, which are here. Okay, the values of x. Now remember, we actually said that the x-intercept, y is what? Is equal to 0. This is what we are just from saying. So the coordinates of this one will be, since the coordinates only have the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Okay, that is the point. So a point only has x coordinate and the y coordinate. So here we'll say this is where the x coordinate is supposed to be. So here we have 4. What is y? Y, we said that is what? Is 0. So is what? Is 0. Even here it's 2 comma what? Comma 0, like that. So these are the coordinates. So the coordinates of b. So here, look at here. I want you to look at it here. Okay, so here we need to know which one is it. So here we have 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0. So we have 2, the x coordinates, we have 2 and what? And 4. Now we need to know which one is b and which one is c. So if you look at this one, where can 2 be? 2 can be here or here. So if you look at here, it is starting from 0, going this side, it will be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and somewhere there. So if here can be probably 1 or 2, so here definitely there will be 2 here. Okay, 2, then 3, 4, like that. So mean that here there is 2, here there is what? There is 4. So you say that the coordinates of b, they are definitely what? This one is b. This one is b here, since it is the one that is closer to 0, like that. And it's making sense. If you find that your coordinates, they are negative, then your answer will be wrong, like this, because as you are seeing the graph, you can even see that here this is the positive side and not the negative. So this is definitely what? C, like that. So C, the coordinates of b are these ones, the coordinates of what? Of c are these ones. And that is what we were actually asked to find, the coordinates of b and c. That's how you find this question. So how about b now? How do we find b? So they're asking us to find the what? The turning point of the graph. So the turning point of the graph, you need to know how to find the turning point, and actually taught you how to find the turning point. So if you didn't watch, kindly go back to the video, then you learn with us, so that we can be moving together. So I'll solve them from here. Okay, I'll solve it from here. So here we have, okay, let me just solve it from here. Okay, so here we have so we need to know the formula for the turning point. Okay, so the formula for the turning point, I mean, we are looking for the coordinates, right? So the coordinates, we need the x coordinate and the y coordinate, like that. We need the x coordinate and the y coordinate, like that. Okay, so we need the y coordinate and the y coordinate. So the turning point, it is a point at which the graph is turning. Okay, this is for example, you've thrown a ball up. Okay, you've thrown a ball up, so there is a time where it is going up and there will be a time when it will start coming down. So that turning point, that turning point is what we are looking for. So if you see it is like this, then it is turning. So you need to know what that is, that point. So there at that point, there is what? There is the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Okay, so you need to know how to find the x coordinate. And I actually taught you that to find the x coordinate, the formula is x is equals to negative b over 2a. This is the formula you use to find the x coordinate. Okay, this is the formula that you use to find the x coordinate. Okay, so we are actually, this is the equation that we were given, if you remember. So we have y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8, like that. So we all know that this is a, this is b, this is c, according to what we learned, that a quadratic equation is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, like that. Okay, plus c is equal to what? To 0. That is how a quadratic equation is. All right, so here, so we have x is equal to what? So is equal to negative. Okay, negative, this is the formula that we are following. Negative, what is b? Our b, it is here. So what is the coefficient of b? It is negative 6. So say it is what? Negative 6, like that, over, we are having 2 here, you put 2 multiplied by a. What is our a? A, the coefficient of x squared is 1, so you put 1, like that. Then x is equals to negative times negative, it's positive, so positive 6 divided by 2 times 1, it is 2, like that. Then x is equal to what? 2 into 6, it is 3. So this is the x coordinate. Okay, so meaning that we just found the x coordinate here as what? As 3, like that. What about the y coordinate? What about the y coordinate? So how do you find the y coordinate? How do we find the y coordinate? All right, so and we learned in the previous video that how to find the y coordinate. You substitute this value of x in the original equation. Okay, you substitute this value of x that you found, okay, in the original equation. In the original equation, if you want to find the what? The turning point. So this is the equation that we have. So we say y is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 8, like that. So we said that this is the value of x. We need to substitute where there is x here so that we find the y coordinate, like that. So say y is equal to x. What is our 3? What is our x? It is 3 squared. So this is what we do. So we are supposed to substitute where there is x. So this is the 3. This is the value of x. X 3 squared. So minus 6. Open bracket. What is our x? X is what? Is 3, like that. Okay. So this is it. Then there is plus what? Plus 8, like that. Okay. So what is 3 squared? 3 squared is just the same as 3 times 3. So 3 times 3, it is what? It is 9, minus So 6 times 3, it is actually 18. 6 times 3, it is 18. Then plus 8. Okay, so you need to follow BODMAS here. You need to follow BODMAS. So BODMAS actually says that it's brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So what comes first between addition and subtraction? So what comes first is what is addition, like this. Okay, it's addition like that. All right, so this is what you are supposed to do. So if you look at here, okay, if you look at here, you need to solve it like this. So this is negative 18, then like that. Okay, so you say, okay, let's say 18 plus 8. 18 plus 8, it's what? Okay, so that is how we can solve it. Okay, so don't make mistakes. You can even start with this one. So it will be y is equals to 9 minus 18, that is negative 9. Okay, negative 9, then plus 8. So that is what? Negative 9 plus 8, it's what? Okay, that is what? Negative 1, like that. Negative 1. So the answer, if you calculate correctly, you find that the value of y, it is what? Negative 1, like that. So meaning that here it is what? Negative 1. Negative 1, like that. So meaning that the coordinates of the turning point, the turning point, okay, the turning point or is 3 comma negative 1. So we are saying that the value of what? The value of x is 3, and the value of negative what? The value of y is negative 1. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. So the value of x, we are saying that is what? So the value of x, we are saying that it is 3. So here we said that it is 2. Okay, so 2, probably 3 might be somewhere here. Okay, might be somewhere here. Okay, so now they are saying that the value of y, so y going this side, it is positive, but coming this side, it's what is negative. So mean that somewhere here, this is where negative 1 might be. So and this is where this point 10, if you look at this one, it started from here going like that, then it started turning like this. So mean that here, that is where the coordinates of the turning point are, which is 3 comma negative 1, like that. So this is how you can find this one. This is how you can find this kind of equation. So I'm done with this one. We are done with this topic. We need to start another topic. So if you are new to this YouTube channel, like I said, kindly subscribe to the channel and share the link to your friends, to a lot of friends, as many as you can. You can even share it on Facebook or any other platform that you think it can help. Okay, so kindly like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Okay, thank you for watching. Shalom, shalom.